Alright, so we're going to move game 3, and it's going to be Rogue versus Taunt Druid, which I think is going to be favored for this Malygos Rogue. Like, slightly favored. We're going to be in that weird space where Roskers wants to pump, like, oh. Okay, wow. Just like the nut mulligan there. I wish I only ever mulliganed as good as Roskers does. Menduski just hit rank 7. Congrats, brah. So Wild Growth number 2 gets both Wild Growths into a Nourish, into double Oaken Summons, into Ultimate Infestation. I think that's a pretty good curve, right? And I think he's still gonna have to find some sort of a way to put pressure on. He does pick up the first branching paths, which is really big, so that we can see if he still got all 3 on board by the time. If he still has all 3 big minions on the board, we could just see like a super quick turn 6 or 7 branching paths lethal, which is gonna be nice. Oh, he plays the Dooms. Oh, okay, yeah, he plays the Doomsayer. Oh my god, that's crazy. So we gotta wait one more turn. Hero Power Pass. Then double branching pass. So I guess we're not gonna see that sweet turn 6-7 lethal. Alright. Shiv. Posca's just got a whole lot of nothing. He's kind of drawing a blank here. As good as Roskars is drawing, Posca's not drawing that well. Doesn't even, he's 1 mana short of being able to pull out that Kobold for cheap. So I'd still like to see, yeah, double Oaken Summons. Armor up. Draw those minions from your deck. Ooh, Tar Creeper. There's the Evasion, which I don't think is going to be played this turn, unless he. Maybe we'll see a sap on the Ironwood Golem now.
So many options.
Monsters behind you.
Monsters behind you. So the question is, does he use the sap here? He does use the sap here, which means Ultimate Infestation will probably not be used because it does give the chance that he could mulligan, he could burn the... oh, he's going to use it! Ah, this is so scary. What if he burns Hadronox? Does get Lich King. 1 Naturalize. Nourish. And the swipe, so no 1 in 13 now to burn Hadronox. Small misplay from Roskars. We'll see if it gets punished for it. There's the Gadgetzan Actioneer. He burns Hadronox! No! Super punish. So, I mean, we gotta see, what, Lich King? Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Oh my god. So what do we need to see here? Swipe. Lich King could play ahead. What? Naturalize? I think Naturalize is a mistake though. So he's just doing this to pressure as much as he can. But we could see second sap come out from this, or Vanish. There's the Vanish. And Vanish is going to kill both of these creatures. And make him burn another card. So, massive misplays here from Roskars. Just not understanding his hand size and taking a little too short a time to play it. I think I would have liked to have seen just a double, an Ironwood Golem and a Rod Mantle Bomb last turn. Both cards, meh, they're good, but they're not that great. Obliterate, super useless card. Weapon would have been really big. Jasper Spellstone doesn't matter. We've already lost Hadronox. The game's so close to We're just at that point in time where Roskers is going to try and push as much face damage as possible. He needs to get him down really low, swipe lethal as possible. So we could see next turn just Iron Golem Apple Bomb, and then double Branching Pass would be lethal. And we don't have the second sap here, so we're going to see at least 4 damage push face here. And I definitely like to just see, yeah, 1 or 2 more minions, and then a double Branching Path could be a surprise lethal. Evasion's not the best card to play here. Why would you be playing Evasion right now?
There once was a man from Gilneas.
I feel like just so he draws Malygos. We still need to get rid of all of that. So what? Just the other Elven Minstrel, and he has the combo. He needs to use this. Yeah. So just play 1 more. Yeah, just play Rotten Apple Bomb. Sounds fantastic. Okay, Valera. Oh my god, the top decks. Posku's getting everything he needs to win this game. One in 13 to burn Hadronox. That's me shooting Hadronox in the face with my finger gun. I finger banged him. At least he didn't make the mistake of attacking with the Wicked Knife. Do you know how many times I've made the mistake of playing the Rogue Death Knight Valera and then using my rogue weapon immediately afterwards? So armor. Could use one of these branching paths to armor up. It's too late now, but I mean he's got to realize the combo's coming soon. Burns a prep. That's not needed. But he doesn't need to get rid of this Elven Minstrel, so I'd just like to see Elven Minstrel played. I think he's going to use Elven Minstrel, Wanted, Eviscerate to get rid of something. You got to get rid of something, right? Little does he know that's 8 damage, 16 damage. No minions left to draw. And that's lethal. Double branching paths. So Roskars takes it down anyways. You don't, like, as Taunt Druid, who needs taunts to win this game when you just have those stupidly broken OP branching paths? So yeah, Roskars is going to take it down 2-1 in the craziest match we've probably had for a while. I think I went a little overboard when that Hadronox was burned. So the hands look pretty good. Mountain Giant early, but Deadly Shot will counter that. So we have the first Spellstone charge on double Spellstones. That's pretty big. Making me question whether or not I have stream enabled. So now we have double. Wandering Monster is going to counteract that. So trade in. Mountain Giant. Next turn, unfortunately, is just going to get Deadly Shot. And there's no backup here. And oh, the 2 turns afterwards are just going to be, hey, here's a Greater Emerald Spellstone. Hellfire. Hey, here's another Greater Emerald Spellstone. And that's a pretty good run out here for yellow so far. Just happens to have everything required. Risen, taking his turn through, saying, yeah, I want to make sure that I get just the most power out of this I can. Understand exactly what's going on. What are the secrets that he's seen so far? And I believe he has seen the explosive trap, has he not? So I think this is a little bit of a misplay. He doesn't choose to attack. Oh, and that's going to be hard. I haven't seen Candle Shot here at all, so we're going to see just the first Spellstone come out. And yellow goes through his turn quickly. He understands exactly that, you know, it's not worth the risk. Don't Deadly Shot this board. But I think that was a very heads-up play from Risen. He did know that there's Deadly Shots in the deck, right? So it's possible that Deadly Shot is in Yellow's hand. So he's gonna hold off, make it impossible. But the double Emerald Spellstone is just such a nut draw. Like, you can't ask for more as Spell Hunter to say, oh, I played 2 secrets. There is no board against me. They're both still up. And I have the coin into Emerald Spellstone. So I think I'd like to see Kobold the Brain go face, followed by Hellfire. Bump. Wandering Monster.
You'll be just
Ooh.
like me.
Okay. That's still scary though. I thought for a second he was still on 4 mana. And I was like, what? No! So we can see Deadly Shot is probably what's gonna happen here. Greater Emerald Spellstone is punished really bad by second Hellfire. There's a Possessed Lackey that'll come out next turn. Could heal. I don't really see a lot of options here from Risen other than maybe like a tap Spellstone play. Doomguard is an option as well. It will get rid of... He doesn't want to lose the Lackey though. If you lose the Lackey, that's it's going to put you in a pretty terrible position for next turn when you could be playing a Lackey and getting a 50-50 on something, right? So yeah, I like playing this Spellstone. I like maybe like a tapping first just to see what's up. Doomsayer setting himself up for lethal next turn if for some reason neither of these are traded off, or if only one of them's traded off. And a Stitch Tracker comes out. Let's find a big beast. Goes with the Carnivorous Cube. The choices were Charged Devil Sword and also, I can't remember what the last one, King Crush? The 2 big charge minions, yeah. So, 50-50 here on
Oh yeah.
Void Lord. Void Daddy.
Me now.
And he loses it. But he puts his opponent down to 5. And there's no healing in L's deck. He needs to find Rexar to find any sort of healing. And he needs to taunt up for the rest of the game. So this will be traded off on board. And 1 mana off, eh? Rexar. Yeah, you have to pick Rexar. That's no longer an option to pick anything else. This is a very heads-up play for Risen. What do we do here? So, oh my god, that's so close. That's what. I still think you probably just use a Spellstone here. There's, like, Risen is piloting this deck with, like, supreme confidence, right? Like, I am super proud of him right now. He's newly joined our team, and he's showing that he deserves to be a legend, honestly. So we're gonna see the tap. I'd like to see just tap Spellstone. Yeah, that's a really rough turn, right? Like you can't. It's unfortunate that he is the second Witchwood Grizzly here, so playing this Doomguard is going to be. So Deckstalker Rexar, I like this play actually. It gives him heals for 5. Freezing Trap means that if a Doomguard's played, he's not just dead, and then also it's going to bounce back in the hand, and it's going to be really expensive. So probably Lich King, we'll see. So that way we see Lich King, and then next turn we can Doomguard into Faceless Manipulator. Or flat out kill him depending on what you get from the Lich King card. Army of the Dead. Could pull the second Doomguard, I guess.
Where am I?
That's only going to pull a 7. Yeah. There's no. He mulliganed the. Or he burned the King Crush when he grabbed the Rexar with the tracking. So I don't think there's any way he can come off. The only way he loses this now is if he mulligans, if he burns the Faceless Manipulator. I got Belarus. Bum, 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 bum. Sent cross fate. So I mean, you still got to play use the play dead. I mean, you don't have any other option. You want to put up the stats on the board. Charge, Devil Saw. So I mean, so at this point in time, we play Doomguard, and the only thing that stops lethal is Hellfire and the Faceless Manipulator are the two things burned. Oh. Yeah, I suppose you could just automatically ensure the lethal that way. So we're going to see Risen advance to the finals with probably the most impressive game of Q block you've ever seen in your life. Or